Well, let's. We only have so much time. We have to give them a Reader's Digest version of our normally fast-paced show. Let's bring up Spencer Crittenden, the game master.
Hell yeah!
Just so that he's here when we.
Oh, I want that music to be louder. There we go. We're getting there now.
Does this work?
Hey.
This is a mismatch here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to fall down. All right.
Chair?
Well, at least we got the mic stand.
This is a school of visual arts.
That's fine. It's the golden age of TV. The money's gone, but the content is...
They're so into visual arts. For the front row, it's perfect perspective. You look like you're sitting down on a table right there for the front row.
Okay. Is this going to work?
No, it's not going to... No.
Okay, well, let's start with... We have to speed through my shit. Let's do a segment called... Do you have music cues?
Kind of. I'm doing it off my phone.
All right, well...
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a segment called Divorce Advice Corner.
Divorce Advice Corner. Hold up 1 second. Divorce Advice Corner. All right.
Yo, divorce advice. When you need it, it must be nice. To give it, to see it, to receive it, to give it. Yo, you gotta live it.
Rap it while making a drink.
No, I'm just professional.
The multitasking rapper.
Yo, multitasking rapper. I got an app called Slack for my team collaborations. There's a channel for each collaboration. I fucked your mama all across the nation. What happened?
Are we all gonna die in here tonight? This is where we all die.
Wait, did you already?
That was... Yeah, you're good, man. This is a pretty good show so far. This is a lot better than the last few.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not as good as that animated
It's
show.
like a Swiss watch.
But they had time to finish that, and we're just...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my divorce advice corner is about. Please don't give me advice about my divorce. I like most people. I was actually uplifted. Like my wife and I, we got married. We decided not to be married anymore. So there's like two categories of people where you go like you let people know, and it's like weird. It always feels shameful. You feel like you spilled. Like just jelly, like or something, anything. Like, well, why do I? Anything, nothing should be spilled, let alone like a lifetime together and 11 months after you threw a big party and said, I love God and her father, and I swear this one's for keeps. And then you're like, nah, forget it. It feels shameful. It feels terrible. It's like joining the Boy Scouts and getting like one yellow bead and then just being like, yeah, but I like computers.
Do Boy Scouts get beads?
What?
Beads?
Yeah, just don't get excited. They're just regular beads.
Why?
No, you wear them. You don't put them in your butt, Spencer. This guy loves beads in his butt. Well, all right.
I mean, sure, doesn't everybody? But I mean, Boy Scouts I don't think they get beads.
Well, they did in the 80s.
Oh, okay, whatever.
What do you think now they get like solar panels?
Like Monster energy drinks or something.
They probably do get like a Pepsi. Yeah, they probably get like a TV and a scholarship to. What am I talking about? All right. So I just think like so most people you go like you broach the subject tenderly and you go. I don't know when to tell you this, but it's divorce. And most people are like, it's kind of it's nice because you're already in a shameful place, and like most people, they'll say, "Oh, I'm on my third. Like, did you have kids?" And you go, "No," and they go, "Whew, dodged a bullet." But or they'll just go like, "Yeah, it happens. And then there's that like 1% of people that are like, "Well, did you try to make it work?" And most of those people they know you the least, and it's like just strangers. They're like, don't. It's like, obviously you're talking about yourself. Obviously, yeah. Did you try? No, I didn't. I thought we got married, and then we thought what would be fun and pleasurable and inexpensive and easy and the path of least resistance, and let's just do it without thinking about it. Let's get divorced. Like, we didn't think about it. Thank you so much You asshole! You terrible, terrible person! Why is it that when married people hear that you're getting a divorce, some of them, not all of you, but they all feel like they're allowed to tell you that you made the wrong decision? But if divorced people tell married people the same thing, even though the divorce rate is like 80%, so there's way more of us. But if someone says, I decided to get married, and you say, I don't know about that, you're called a dick. So what are the rules that are applying? And it's always the same thing. It's like, oh, marriage is hard. Marriage takes work. So it's combat rules. It's like if you're a veteran, you're allowed to talk about 9/11 more. Like you're allowed to, like if you're a reservist, even in any capacity, if you've ever worn a uniform, like you're more of a hero, which is true. Like you've volunteered yourself for like hard ass like life-risking work, and so anybody that ever says like, I don't know if I should vote this time, Duke, and then Duke from G.I. Joe is like, hey, now knowing is half the battle, and you're like, okay, fuck shit, I can't argue with you, just won't invite you next Christmas. But it's like, so if the rules apply to the same rules apply to combat as to marriage, why are you married? Because it's not a fight, and you should just get divorced.
Just like combat rules.
Well, no. In combat, if you're like, this is hard, and you leave, that's called losing a war, which can have global repercussions. In marriage, if you're like, this is hard, we should leave, that's a victory. That's one of the two most beautiful things a couple can do in addition to getting married. Because it takes just as much bravery and just as much respect for the other person and just as much, like, I cried just as much. Like, it's a beautiful thing, and most of us do it. We get married and then we get divorced.
Will you get married again, do you think?
Oh, yeah, like 3 more times. No, my penis is a third nipple at this point, and I'm happy now.
Some people like that.
I know. Well, yeah. I mean, Evan Shapiro maybe, but like, it begs the question: what is sex, and what is just an overall deal?
I'm into gals, but I want to make out with Evan Shapiro's hair. His hair is really good. That guy's hair?
Yeah, I noticed it. Well, people are starting to mention it. It's becoming famous hair.
It's good hair.
I feel like it's by his design that it's becoming
yes, of
famous.
course. No, he puts. I don't think there's a lot of work into it, but I think it's he's got something special going on.
All right. Next segment.
I'm saying he didn't have to go into creating TV special video demand platform thingies. He could have just been a hair model.
Yeah, no, yeah. He doesn't. He probably doesn't have to do anything.
That means he
was
must be
born
really
rich,
good
right?
at doing TV if he's right.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.